Yeah, man, we over here at the Met Museum, all right? Just going through some Egyptian history, all right? And the title of this is going to be the Gods of Egypt Will Fail You, all right, tremendously. We're going to show you that. Also, we're going to show you that there's multiple gods, and also how America's Egypt, and also how the Lord humiliated the gods of Egypt, man. But
Right.
first and foremost, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh.
the abundance of the apostles of Great Mills,
The
who well,
oneness of the oneness,
and who told us this truth. Special salutations to the hopefully elect, by Yahweh, the house of David,
That's right.
and the scattered Israelites scattered across the four corners of the globe. All right. Shalom to the priest, Elder Lahawah Manyam.
Shalom, priest. Shalom,
Priest Malakbar.
Priest Malakbar.
Priest Baraz Al-Gabar.
Baraz
Priest
Al-Gabar.
Ayafa Shalom Slaki.
Shalom.
Let's get right on with it.
Let's go. Got it.
Yep, tell me what it is again. Ecclesiastes, right?
Ecclesiastes 1 and 9.
Ecclesiastes 1 and
No, 1 and 8, I think it is.
1 and 8.
No, 9. Sorry, Salaki. Yeah. 1 and 9. You can start off with that. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. It says, the thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun.
Right, so what you got is pretty much reincarnation of different empires. So basically, it's saying the things that which was done is being repeated. It is no new thing. So with the whole aspect of the area we in right now, we're dealing with ancient Egypt, but right now we're dealing with the Romans, which is Esau, Edom, ruled over Egypt. And we're going into how, we're going to show you how even today, modern day, is the modern day Egypt, spiritually, okay? Because Esau pretty much, has the same domination, right, as Egyptians did, And you see their faces over everything.
Yeah, pretty much iconoclasm.
Yep. Did it to the Egyptians too. Even with the mummification right here. Showing Esau on it. Letting you know what. And again, it's spiritually what? Rome, Egypt. And they let you know that this is actually going on. So that scripture's right on point.
That's right. Nah, keep going. Yeah.
Verse 10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new?
Right. See, America is not new. And what you're going to go into is America, guys, they following the same pattern of things. All right?
So Egypt was reincarnated how many times? All right. Egypt was put away in the dust. All right. Then it basically reborn because they took the same concept, right? And the Romans did it, and then they did it again in America.
They going after the same gods. They put us, as we was in slavery inside of Egypt, we were the slaves here. How Egypt was built, America was built up, Yeah.
Is there anything
Yeah, spirit just picked up like crazy. Yo, as soon as we started. Yeah.
Is there anything where it may be said, see, this is new? It had been already of old time before us.
See? Been of old time, which was before us. All right? And the point of the matter is that we're going to get at is the same things that went down, right, in the ancient Egypt is the same things that's going to go down in the modern Egypt.
Exactly.
Okay?
That's going to be the main conclusion of this whole matter. Because at the end of the day, just like back in Egypt, they were superpower at that time. And they went off for what? Giving praises to their God. Okay, they had the people giving praise to their God. They had the people Israelites giving praise to their God. If you know, in the book of Exodus, the Most High, and that came before.
That's right.
You had that coming forward with what? With the individuals as a vessel, like what? Prophet
Moses, yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, in the end of the day, this place is going to fall the same way.
That's right.
All the plagues that hit Egypt, guess what? This place is going to get plagues as well.
That's right.
It says Egypt under Roman rule.
Yeah. This is 30 BC, 400 AD.
So they let you know the history. They let you know they steal artifacts, they take over cultures,
Whitewash.
whitewash everything.
Yes. So what we going to do now is hop over into the era of where Ramses II was. It's gonna go a little bit before that as well, but and we're gonna go into the ancient gods. The next one was you got it? Is it one more verse to that? Oh no, that was it. The next one is Revelation 11 and 8. And then you go start off with 1 Corinthians 8 and 5, and then we started.
And even this is beautiful how the Lord does this, man. That's why the Lord set up museums like this so you can really see from another aspect. Like, yo, this is all Egypt and Rome all over again.
Yeah.
Because now when you go over here and you look at the archaeology of it, you say, wait a minminute, America's following all the same traditions as Egypt.
Right,
You
right.
just gotta have a spiritual eye and put the clues together.
Right.
So Revelations 11 and 8, it says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt."
Spiritually, it's called Sodom and Egypt, taking on the spirit of Egypt, and which is what? Worshiping others.
Yes.
Hard bondage, slavery that happened. Right?
So let's look at the tombs. Because when you look at the Bible buildings, they're kind of like tombs.
Right.
Short little corners.
Are you right?
Always is all black. You look at the Bible, they can take pictures of them.
Yeah.
It look like a straight tomb.
Right.
But it says, and why is saying they're dead bodies? Because the Israelites were spiritually dead. They did not know who they were.
State of mind.
In America, their minds is they're spiritually dead. They don't know who they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Proverbs 21 and 16. It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in a great city, which is America, Babylon, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. Sodom because of the heavy influx, the sodomite activities that's going on. Raids, same-sex marriage, some marriage couples, that came out, as a pastor. But also, our Lord was crucified. He is alive and crucified.
Oh, we just showed too the images. Yep.
Images. Take a walk into the Thompson Marshall Project, Spink houses.
Even this.
See, yeah. This was built. Yeah. Scribe, document keeper, priesthood. Hey, how you know they take the same style? They have priests here,
Exactly.
document keeper,
Exactly. Got scribes.
funeral, reciting funeral spells, like the priests.
Like the priest.
Look, false doing altar stone. So this is why they was doing sacrifices up.
Check that out. And they do sacrifices here, right?
See, look.
Offering table.
Offering table. So this one is giving offerings and sacrifices to their gods, man. And they put it right in front of your face. Because at the end of the day, if you in America, why would they promote something like this? It's because what? They are going after the same tradition sacrifice, man. Believing in the same God. Offering bearers.
Offering bearers. Take as I cut, I will act to your satisfaction. Take it. Sharpening the knife by the knife sharpener. Removing the forepart. Give the forepart. Removing the forepart. Says the butchering of cattle. It says meat offerings were an important part of ancient Egyptian funerary rites. Thus, butchering scenes are as standard theme in decorations of old kingdom tombs. The butchering scene is notable for the snippets of conversation. All right, so yeah.
These are workers.
Yeah, that's them doing the sacrifice.
They ain't showing the Hebrews being enslaved, though, right?
Huh?
They ain't showing the Hebrews.
Nah. It's lucky.
You can even feel that vibration with it. You know this is fake and they made it. You can feel the vibration. You can tell that was a tomb.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's all that is. One big graveyard, man.
Yep.
You can feel it when you go in there. You feel claustrophobic.
Yep.
These are the gods and the things that our people look up to.
Yeah.
And worship. We created the pyramids. We created the pyramids.
Mm-hmm.
One big ass graveyard, man.
Yeah. Yep. You was gonna bring out that First Corinthians. Oh, you read it already? Oh, Proverbs. Salakia.
Proverbs 21:16. It says, "The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead."
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You were saying how his spirit. Yeah. That's why I say the dead bodies lay in the sea because we were in a dead state of mind. Most of our people actually say that we were the Egyptians. You know. But those are the Hamites. This because due to the lack of knowledge. You know. Old Kingdom, Egypt, 2650 BC to 2150 BC. And that's the tomb that they reenacted.
Yes.
So now we're stepping into Old Kingdom of Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
Different artifacts, of course, stolen. But this is showing you that these are all, there's many different gods out here. And a lot of them carry demonic vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Already you think the hippo goddess.
Yeah, matter of fact, let's get that. That's Romans, the first chapter. And then,
So these heathens, man, all right, they were real big on bigging up gods dealing with animals.
It says the powerful sculpture is one of the earliest known statues joining multiple animal features human body. Here, a pregnant woman, this quintessential Egyptian concept produced striking imagery. In the example, the woman's gravid body has a hippo's head, from which a great crocodile tail emerges and flows down her back. So it's a hippo, crocodile, and a woman. Subtle, and that's what Esau doing, the Island Monroe type shit.
Exactly.
Subtle incised liners at her eyes, outer edges above the brows represent the long hairs found on a lion's face. Then she got lion's face features. It says hippo goddess were responsible for the safe delivery of newborns and for protecting the health of both the mother and the child. They also protect the king.
See?
but they didn't protect the newborn's child. To the judgment that happened in Exodus, the 12th chapter.
That's right.
So this was all patui.
So this is one of the guys that was supposed to protect newborn child.
Right.
And the Mosai sent a plague that killed all the newborns.
Right.
And the Mosai is doing that to humiliate these gods and show you that they had no power.
Yep. And who does the same thing? Try to mix everything. And that's Esau.
Esau.
I think I identify as this. That's what the Egyptians was doing.
Yeah,
They was identifying as a hippo, a woman, a crocodile tail, and a lion, all in one.
Crocodile tail.
All in one. This was the first identity crisis.
Ancient civilization of identity crisis.
Yeah, ancient civilization, identity crisis.
Matter of fact, I got a scripture for that.
Come on.
We got Exodus 12:29. It says, and it came to pass at midnight, the Lord smote all the firstborn in the land.
So what happened?
So what happened to your gods, man?
What happened?
Why the God hippo ain't come out and just say, I'm gonna save all my loved ones?
What happened? The hippo goddess were responsible for the safe delivery of the newborns and for protecting the health of both the mother and the child.
Definitely wasn't safe.
Come on.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
Didn't protect. Come on, man. The Lord came at everything the same way the Most High is going to come at all the ideologies of this society, too.
Exactly. That's what the Lord was like, yo, pray to your gods. Your gods.
Oh, yeah. You got to get
In
that.
that time right
Cool.
there,
Let me get
they did that while y'all didn't pray to your gods.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't helping.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of y'all don't understand. All y'all playing games out here. You're gonna put this false gods. It's called false gods for a reason. They're not real. In the time of the power, man, y'all about to know the shot. How they gonna be conquered with gods and gonna be destroyed? Man? There's no salvation. Finish them off. It says in the king that at midnight the Lord smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt. From the firstborn of Pharaoh, so they even had Pharaoh's house.
Come on.
What's going on? Midnight.
It says they also protect the king.
So how come the king ain't have to protect? He couldn't even protect his own firstborn.
Come on.
And these are the people that got praise, just like our society today, we got praise. Got praise too. These banking families. They ain't gonna be able to save that.
Nope.
They ain't gonna be able to save themselves. The firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on his throne unto the firstborn of the captain all the firstborn of cattle. Firstborn of everything.
Everything.
Hold on. Isn't this cattle a hippo?
That's a hippo. So
Okay,
that's an
so-
animal.
So even the animals wasn't safe from the hippo goddess?
Yep.
Okay.
That was judgment.
That's it.
You got some?
No, I did get. You said you was getting.
Okay, yeah. I was only precept I was getting. It said 1 Corinthians 18:24, and call ye on the name of your gods, and I will call the name of the Lord. And the God that answers by fire, let him be God. And all the people came and said, it is well spoken. Hey, I was doing the time with Elijah. You know, it's not the first time where the Most High was challenging gods. You know, so in the society where you got these gods, right? What do you think the Most High is going to do? He's going to try and break them the same way. You know? Exactly.
We in society, especially all the other You actually got people in this society who believe in Thor and Odin. They know their mythology. So you know, if you see manifestations like the Allah Shah Shah, you're going to question everything at all. Even when you try to stand for your first God,
What was in there? Nothing.
I didn't see nothing. He was over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't see nothing over there. We'll go down over there. Oh.
I got quick. Exodus 11 and
Say that again?
Exodus 11 and 7.
God.
But against any of the children of Israel shall he not adore with his tongue against man or beast, that he may know that the Lord, Yahweh the difference between Egyptians and Israel.
Not everybody that's dark skinned is the same. It's the
Same.
Ah, powerful.
You tie him in and say, oh, this is our people. This is the people that were going to just attach themselves to Egypt.
Wow.
I just see what happened though. Because we get the first word to speak the Egyptians.
Right.
And then the Lord, what did he do to his first words? He actually delivered them.
Yes. Great point.
Just go to that scripture real quick. You brought it out already that the first ones were still. And let's go to where the Lord actually called Israel.
Huh.
The first way. This is Exodus 4 and 21. It says, and the Lord said unto Moses, and now go to return into Egypt. I'll do all those wonders before Pharaoh returns. Harden his heart that he shall not let the people go. Why did the Lord harden his heart? The Lord wanted to display his power.
Right.
Same way he doing it now.
Exactly.
You know? Same way the reason why y'all complain, we complain, oh yeah, we reparation, then we done it. We want to get this, we want land and all of that stuff.
Right.
Reparation for 40 acres in the middle of the Most High hardened their heart to not give us that so he can do a judgment.
Exactly. Exactly. Because best believe in my heaven, we never have a museum for Egypt to be displayed.
Yeah, no, that's
So this is a
right.
big advice for people that's to hear right now. The Egyptians, they actually people over here that's actually looking at these and they're giving praises to them. It's not going to happen.
It says, verse 22, and thou shalt say to Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Israel is my son, even my firstborn.
That's right.
And say unto thee, let my son go, that he may serve me. Thou wilt also let him go. Behold, I will slay thy son, even thy firstborn.
Check that out. That happened.
And that happened.
That's what the priest just read.
About when it happened.
Exactly. And check this out, bro. I'm just showing the pyramids. Now, real quick, First Maccabees 8, because when we dealing with the Maccabees 13 and 26 actually, because you dealing with talking about who the difference Egyptians and this. So there was a particular people who built it, the pyramids. We're gonna get who built it, right? First Maccabees 13.
And 26?
Mm-hmm.
First Maccabees 13 and 26.
Mhm.
And all Israel made great lamentation for him and bewildered him many days. Verse 27. Simon also built monument upon the sculpture of his father and his brethren, raised it aloft to the sight with hewed stone behind and before. Verse 28. Moreover, he set up 7 pyramids.
He set up what?
7 pyramids.
Some pyramids. So who's building them pyramids? Because it just said Israel. All right, and we know that Simon was part of the brothers of the Maccabees.
Yes.
You know?
He said he set up 7 pyramids, one against another, for his father and his mother and his 4 brethren.
His 4 brethren, yeah. Where you go, Judas, Maccabees, I forget all the other brothers' names. But, you know, his pop was Mattathias, right?
Verse 29. And in these he made cunning devices about which he set great pillars, and upon the pillars he made all their armor for perpetual memory, and by the armor ships carved, that they might be seen of all that sail on the sea.
So we know. So even some of the pyramids that's around now during those times was from us building it, which lets you know we built the ones in ancient Egypt as well.
And it says, "This is the sculpture which he made at Molden, and it standeth."
In Molden, that out.
And it standeth yet until this day.
So to this day, to this day, you know. Yeah, it was nothing over there. A kneeling captive. This statue of a foreign captive may represent a desert dweller or a man adjacent from lands in the north. A consistent pattern of breakage at the neck, possibly the waist, suggests that status of captives were ritually slain. A theory supported by terror depicted on this man's face. So it's showing you this dude who was in bondage, bro.
See the bondage?
Look at the straps, the cords.
Cords, bro.
Cords.
These Jakes that was in bondage.
Break their
as well.
cords asunder.
Yeah. Esau don't know. Esau get up. They're like, yo, what these brothers talking about? Okay. Huh?
Past now, the Old Kingdom Part 2.
Old Kingdom Part 2, you know. Cairo, the Mediterranean Sea, the Red Sea, and the Nile River. You know, we... Show those?
Let's get some of the visuals.
3 figures from the tomb of... Oh, you got that scripture, priest? Romans 1?
Okay.
With the animals?
Get that. Romans 20.
Yeah, we say to turn the truth, start to worship the creatures. Because that's what they were doing back then, and that's what they're doing now.
Right. Romans 1 and 20, it says, "For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world, clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power of the Godhead, so that they are without excuse."
The things that you see now, the Lord has actually created, which means what? They actually have created behind it.
Right.
The winds,
The winds, the animals, that hippo, lion.
tried to worship the sun.
Right,
That there was a creator behind the sun.
right.
The sun takes orders. It goes up, it goes back. It comes, it's following the orderly pattern that you can't, it's not moving on free will.
Yeah.
It's not one day say, you know what, I'm not popping up today.
Itself had a creator. Yeah.
Both sides said, I'm going to remove my name from Israel, and he did it.
Right.
You know?
It says, verse 31, because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as God. Neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. And that's what happened to everybody that went to Egypt. Back into Egypt, their heart was darkened.
Their heart was darkened.
Get them out of this concept. You know? They actually want to go run back to Egypt.
That's why they dark. They dark. They dark. Yeah.
Verse 22, professing themselves to be wise, they became fools. Verse 23, and changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible men
Huh.
and to birds.
Yeah, hey, we're gonna get you. We're gonna show you the bird one. We got some birds. Birds. Yeah, but there's an area where there's a tuft. This is it, the Birdman. This is the first Birdman. The Birdman.
Birdman.
What you gonna do now?
They got the Ankh,
Right.
the boys' English.
Okay. This is the shit that they were doing back then. You know.
Like unto birds. Look at all the birds.
They changed it like unto birds.
Look at the bird head.
Birds.
Oh,
Snake.
snake over.
Right. Right.
Damn.
Dog head. Jackal.
It says, like unto bird, like to the image, like it says, professing them to be wise, they became fools and changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made to corruptible men, into birds, into four-footed beasts and creepy things.
Four-footed beast. We just showed you the hippo, the dog. That's a dog. The four-footed beast is a dog.
Cows.
Cows, yeah. The Hathor. We're gonna show you some of these they got in here, man. The hell in here?
It says, and creepy things.
We walked in here?
No.
Right. And creeping things. Giant scarabs and yeah, those insects.
Yeah, a bunch of insects, bugs.
Bugs. Yeah.
Anything you can think of, they was worshiping it, man. Look, scarabs. Go to scarabs right there.
Oh shoot, wow, bro.
Both sides, scarabs right there. You got the birds right there.
Check that out.
Yeah, we did come in.
Scarabs and birds. Check that out. That just came right on point through the Holy Spirit.
I want you to make it.
Makeup. Hey, that's how you makeup. Oh yeah. That's spiritually. That you go to spiritually Sodom and Egypt. You're right. The eyeliners, the makeup on their face, the damn. What the hell else they was doing in there?
Tombs, because that's where you get coffin. Remember?
There you go, priest.
Coffins.
Coffins.
Why? They get that from Egypt.
Yo, yeah, you're right. The mama embalming the body. Yeah, Con. Check that out.
Just reading this.
Oh, they go back to the hippo and all of that. Check that out. Yup.
The same thing now. They're like, which coffin you want?
Same
You want a brown one, a
thing.
black
Check
one?
that out, bro.
Bomb you.
This is how you know we basically in the damn Egypt again.
Because remember, our body goes
Fucking
straight to the
going.
ground.
This shit going into coffins and embalming you.
Exactly.
You're right, dude. They put the makeup. People do makeup on.
Right.
It says, verse 24.
Eyeliner. The girls with the eyeliners and
The scarab.
yeah.
It's real demonic, and they always worship eyes and all sorts of things. A lot of them go back to Egypt.
Dang.
Because it shows in their continents what they worship.
This shit is really Egypt again, bro.
Yeah.
It says, wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness
Uncleanness.
through the lust of their own heart.
This is all unclean. The men with long hair,
Right.
you know?
First things first, this is wicked as hell. At the end of the day, the Lord said we came from what? From the water and from the earth, correct? You're supposed to go back to that. When you die, you're supposed to go back and
Right.
what? Nourish the soil.
Yeah.
You do that if they put you in a coffin, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's wicked and selfish as hell. And like you said, embalm your food.
Yeah, bomb the body.
They're preserving your body for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get a funeral ready.
Yeah.
Nah, you're not supposed to be waiting that long for somebody in the ground, man.
Right.
Things,
What's that?
the things they put the bodies in the jars.
Oh, a embalming process. There you go. That's it. Through the Holy Spirit, bro. Mummifying. Cold shower baths were added burial equipment substitutes. The deceased and performing tasks in the afterlife. This is what they doing now. One of the two shower baths displaying men named Sinbi, whose anthropoid canopic container is inscribed with the name of Dwamateth, one of the 4 sons of Horus. See?
So that's where you get that from.
4 jars were used to contain the viscera removed from the body during the embalming process. See? These canopic jars were put into a box, partitioned into 4 compartments. The preservation and protection of the viscera were magically assured by the 4 sons of Horus. Oh, Happy. You mentioned one of them, right?
Oh, happy.
Yeah.
That's the God
And
who destroyed.
Amseti, Happy, Kimbeseneth, and Dwarmateth. The canopic jar lids grouped here on two shelves are from 3 sets, only one which is complete. The human-headed stoppers are representative of the type that had developed in the Middle Kingdom. Okay, those human heads right there.
I let you know a lot of that still stems from what? Horus. 4 sons of.
Yep, and Happy was one of them. Which the Most High judge, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
First one says he.
Yeah, read it right there. Yeah.
Let me get this.
Horus is not real, so who's the sons?
Check that out.
You know witchcraft?
The Lulu.
Continuing on, it says. For God gave them unclean
Go over there.
through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies to themselves. Verse 25. Who choose the truth of God into a lie and worship and serve the creature, the Creator,
Right.
who
Who?
is blessed forever. Amen.
Come on. They did this.
What's that scripture? It's a wood. They worship in the wood, and he's the one that created it and fashioned it into a.
Right.
Right. Just to show real quick, to show you that Egypt and all that was dealing with witchcraft as well. Look, it says statues. It says Dynasty 12, 91 to 1, 1786 BC. It says the 4 statues with short kilts covered with spells from the context.
Check that out.
You see that? And you gotta remember back then too, a lot of them was doing spells. They were so that they could take their riches with them to their heavens and to their gods.
Check that out.
Doing spells for protection. See,
Check
so
that
it all
out.
went back to witchcraft, man.
Esau got spells all over his shit, you know?
It said, belonging to the scribe of divine offerings. See?
Right.
Again, witchcraft. That's what it was.
They basically, yeah. They put spells on their belongings. It's like Esau put spells on his money.
Exactly.
And then we take his money, niggas get more money, more problems. It's a spell.
And Esau,
Even attached to that
Esau
shit.
learned from that also with the fashion industry. He put a lot of spells on.
Oh yeah, they
Certain
clothes.
clothes you wear gives you a certain type of spirit.
I got this precept real quick. 1 Corinthians 8 and 5, it says, for though there be that are called gods, in heaven or earth, as there be gods many and lords many.
Right.
That's why there's many different gods that are given into who the heathens.
Right, we just read 4 of them.
Yeah. But the Lord not dealing with none of those gods.
Right. They got challenged. And they didn't step up to the task.
You know, most actually destroyed a lot of these artifacts, you know, in their face to discourage those heathens. Like, wow, the powerful God you looked at as a God, look what it's not operating in the same element.
Yeah. That's why a lot of the heathen knew that, we better fear.
What is it? Exodus 7 and 14. That's the happy. We spoke about happy, right?
Yeah.
Nah, we just spoke about happy just now, because it's mentioned. We've seen it. We didn't say it was there. But I'm gonna finish it real quick. Verse 6 is, but to us there is but one God, the Father, Yahweh Shema Shai, of whom are all things. We in Him, and the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, by whom are all things, and we by Him. You guys is worshiping false gods, man.
Right.
You know?
That's right. This keeps going on.
Well, we can show these
Okay.
other spot, just in case.
Look at this shit, bro.
Looking at bits and pieces throughout this museum, but as you can see,
Yo.
everything's in.
Hatshepsut. The female pharaoh. Hey, they show you this again, Sodom in Egypt. They let women rule here. They got Hillary Clinton. What's the chick name now? Kamala. Yeah, Kamala Harris.
Same thing.
The reincarnation.
You already know the second you let a woman rule, man, this is done.
It's through. It's through. And Esau was excavating this place, man.
Yes.
You know? And this is how you know it's Sodom. Look, they got it right here. We in America, and you got all this Egyptian shit here.
Exactly.
They brought Egypt literally here.
To remind you what it is.
And this category is big. That's really what they got. They got Greek and Roman to let you know this is the Greco-Roman Empire reincarnated and spiritually Egypt. This motherfucker right here. Yeah. Yo.
Because this thing is a huge museum doing artifacts from Egypt, man.
Yeah, yes it is.
Why would they push that vibration up?
Why? Yeah, why? We've been exactly.
But this is what he said. This is what he's gonna do. I'm gonna bring this out real quick before we get happy. Daniel 11 and 36 is when the king shall do according to his will, and he shall exalt himself and magnify himself above every god, and shall speak marvelous things against the God of gods.
He shall speak marvelous things against what?
The God of gods.
Come on.
And shall prosper till the indignation is accomplished. For that is determined shall be done. See?
For that which is determined shall be done. Determination of the Lord, right? So, what the Most High is going to determine to do is going to be done. You know?
That's what those are the mindset of these kings, you know?
Yeah. Or the mindset of the kings.
Yeah, they exalting themselves above all the gods and speaking great. Then they said they speak great things of the God of gods. Who's the God of gods?
Wow.
Is the God of all these wicked ass, fake gods. God is the God. He's the true God. You gonna get Exodus? Got you.
What's that?
Yeah. Speaking on happy.
So we got Exodus 7 and 14. It says, and the Lord said unto Moses, his heart is hardened. He refuses to let the people go.
See, we just read about his heart being hardened. All right.
Yeah, he refused to let the people go. He thought his gods, he thought that he had the win.
Right.
The Most High didn't put him in position, but he thought he had the win through his guys. Exactly, right? He's one of them. This is Hathor.
Oh, that's the one you seen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is the bull one. This is the one where then Moses came down and got mad at them for trying to rebuild.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, he did get mad.
Because remember he was making the golden calf.
Go ahead.
Which one is that?
Next one is this one.
Exodus, Hathor.
No, Thor. Yeah, keep going.
Verse 15, it says, get ye early in the morning, lo, he goeth out into the water, and thou shalt stand by the river's brink, against the coast, and the rod which was turned to a serpent shalt thou take in thine hand.
So we just want to show that this is talking about the God happy. Right? Now we're showing how his heart was hardened, but we're gonna jump back to that once we hit the simulation. I mean the reenacting of the Nile River. Let's get back to that. But since we have Hathor, let's get Hathor.
Oh, you gonna get it? Okay.
Yeah. Because I want to show it as we.
Right. It says, let's get the reading real quick. It says, head of a cow goddess. It says, the statue of which this head was once a part may have represented the goddess Hathor, and it was probably commissioned to Amenhotep III. The artist has produced a work that embodies both the divine power and the benefit qualities of this goddess by stylizing the natural forms of the bovine head, the glossy finish, stone surface adds adds warmth to a piece that is masterly in its execution.
Now, when you go throughout this museum, you're gonna see many different Hathors out there.
Right.
But let's go into what. Yeah. Because you gotta think about it. When these heathens start to worship the creature, they start to look at them as a life force. Oh, this is giving me sun and heat. Oh, this is giving me water. Oh, we must worship it.
It's the god of fertility.
Yeah.
Fertility is the god of youth.
Yeah.
Let me read something. It says in Egypt, cattle were particularly important in the development of religious beliefs. All right, we see them sacrificing, right? It said recent study of the sites of Nabta, Playa, and Beersheba in the Sahara to the west of the Upper Nile Valley has shown the cattle were perhaps venerated there long before they were domesticated around 7000 BC. It says the It says the horn cords of cows were placed on burials in Tushka and Bia as early as 10,000 BC, suggesting their association with afterlife beliefs and rituals. So this is afterlife belief and rituals. And this background fits well with the prevalence in dynastic Egypt of the imagery of cows in association with the early goddess such as Hathor, Nut, and Neith. Right? As Fakhri Hassan has stressed, it is very likely that the concept of the cow goddess in dynastic Egypt is a continuation of a much older tradition of a primordial cow goddess or goddess that emerged in the context of Neolithic cattle herding in the Egyptian Sahara. It says Hassan has also pointed out that both the cow and the woman gave milk. Both shared an identity as a source of nourishment. Okay, it was also the mother who gave physical births and sons. All right. So let's hop up on that because it's funny how they got this cow god representing what nourishment.
Right.
And the Most High challenged them on that. In Exodus, the 9th chapter, it says, Exodus 9:1, it says, Then the Lord said unto Moses, Go in unto Pharaoh and tell him, saith the Lord God of the Hebrews, let my people go that they may serve me. For if thou refuse to let them go and will hold them still, behold, the hand of the Lord is upon thy cattle, which is in the field, upon the horses, upon the asses, upon the camels, upon the oxen, upon the sheep. There shall be a very grievous murrain. Murrain is like what you see now today, like a mad cow disease, like E. coli outbreak inside of the meats, right? The cattle getting sick, you know? And then you see that happening today. It says, and the Lord shall sever between the cattle of Israel and the cattle of Egypt.
See?
Why? Because they were cattle. They didn't let the children of Israel go, but that was the power. The Lord was challenging them on their gods. And there shall nothing die of all that is the children of Israel. And the Lord appointed a set time, saying, tomorrow the Lord shall do this thing in the land. And the Lord did that thing on the morrow, and all the cattle of Egypt died. But of the cattle of the children of Israel died not one.
Right.
That was Exodus.
That was Exodus, the 9th chapter. Yeah.
Again,
1 through 8, right?
he's showing you the similitude.
1 through 6.
1 through 6.
You know about it spiritually what? Solid. It's funny how they'll go and worship thoughts, right? And what's one of the big symbols of thought that they worship now? Is Wall Street, the bull. It's the same thing. They have that golden bull over there in Wall Street, man, in Manhattan. That's like they always say, you got a bull run. They worship it for what? Fortune, fame.
Yeah, yep.
They go and take pictures, they rub it down. You got the stock market that's all over there.
Yes.
That's still them giving worship to.
Yeah, reverence.
Is it more than 7?
It says Hathor in ancient Egypt religion got to the sky of woman and fertility and love. All right? So that's what the Most High challenged them on. The estate of Horus. That's what Hathor means. You say, is it more on what?
Verse 7.
So the estate. The estate, when you go back to the estate, that
Yes.
means, let's look that up.
Oh, just a little bit of it.
Estate means money.
See?
All the money, no bull,
See?
like you said. Property owned by a particular person.
So there's no coincidence, it's spiritual. It's not going to be like, I have a bull over here. Right here in the heaven of Wall Street over here was dealing with the stock market.
Yeah.
Because you got to also remember, if you look it up, the big city in the world is New York. I don't think a lot of people understand that. The biggest city is New York.
Right.
For what? The stock market. The symbol of the stock market is what? The golden calf or the golden bull.
Right.
That's what it is. The little what? Oh. That's what this whole thing is established for. So you can't serve what? The Most High Mammon.
Yep.
So this whole thing is all mammon. It's about shredded riches. Who do you look to for that? The golden calf.
Hey, I just want to revisit this right here. These statues. Because it could be, if we see some siblings of them, but hey, when you look at Egypt, right? It's cool. Because when we was reading the Romans, right? I seen a couple with this wig on, but look at that right there, right? That says a statue depicting lesbian couple from ancient Egypt. But when you go around, see certain statues, right? And a lot of them have, you know, wicked vibrations to it, you know.
Right.
But a lot of people don't know that, you know. But this is the why you think they want to do the horoscope and they try to align the obelisk with ours, because all of it goes back to witchcraft. All right, and these things put spirits on you, you know. You know, I just wanted to,
Nah, yeah, that's point.
Because
So
again,
it's going.
talking about
Yeah.
that, also why they put the museums here, because they know it's vibrations on these,
Right.
artifacts, things of that nature.
And they okay that here the same way they okay that in ancient Egypt.
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, men married men. Yeah, that was going on in Egypt. That's why it takes on the spirit of Sodom and Egypt here.
Exactly.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Exactly.
It's the same style.
Same style. We found Sekhmet, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's in the area where the water is at.
Oh, okay. And Gab and Nut is basically pretty much related to oh yeah, that's the Nile. We can hit the Nile right now. Gab. The god of Gab and Nut is pretty much related to Osiris. So when we get to Osiris, we can talk.
You see the now?
Yeah. Yeah, you want to do it now? We could talk about the Nile River right now. So this is supposed to be the Nile River right here. It's basically Exodus, what was it? The Mossad destroyed the Nile River. Happy. The god of happy. Because why? This was their water source.
Exactly.
You could go to the in our chat. That explains who happy is. Me and you. In chat. Me and you. Appreciate a lot.
Sekhmet is over here.
Yeah, I know. We're doing now right now.
Oh,
We're gonna do Sekhmet.
I got it. See, they got the temples in here. They showing. They trying to push a heavy vibe, bro.
Yes. Yes. That's why everybody's gathering.
Yeah, look at everybody. Yeah, they throwing coins in there to give reverence.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember that too. People would actually go to fountains, but they go back to this, because what would they do? They would actually take a coin and put up prayers and blessings,
Look.
throw it in there, hoping that they will get good wealth from it.
Right.
Yeah, so it's the same thing. They're bigging up what, the Nile River.
Yeah.
Lock Ryan to this damn river.
Yeah.
I want to participate.
Exactly.
Bullshit ass logic.
Once
Mythology.
Yeah.
Because once again, it's about pushing the vibration. Because it's water. The fact that they mask everything and put it up like Egypt,
That's right.
people are representing it like the Nile River. But yeah, I got this right here. It says happy. So this is one of the false gods was talking about.
Oh, you the one you spoke on earlier. You want to go back? Oh, that's done with Nile River. Okay, Khan.
It says a personification of the Nile.
Oh, wow, check that out.
And a patron of the annual initiation. It says happy was the bearer of the fertile lands.
Wow.
It says nourishing both humans and gods of Egypt. So this thing was water supplied also to the gods.
Check that out.
It says the husband of the goddess Nekhabiat.
Which is probably in here somewhere catching dust. But just to let you understand that this was their source.
Oh, okay. It was in the poem. Happy was compared with Ptah, which we seen back there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
we can get on his ass too.
And later with Kanum,
Num,
it says became the poet.
because of the poet.
Oh, it's lucky.
No, you good.
Because the poet thought of all three as creation gods
Wow.
who brought life.
Check
to
that out.
earth.
Check that out.
Since both man and the land received nourishment of life from the river, Happy was said to be so important that if he were somehow to fail, all the gods would fall from heaven. I can't read that part. And something would die.
Would die.
Yeah, he says a word
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
But it's cool. But
All
basically,
would die.
all would die.
Check that out.
Now, so you understand why it's important for the Most High to
30 ass waters, man.
attack the Nile River. Because they was worshiping, they looked at it like a life source, a power source.
Okay, so the Most High attacked the river.
Attack the river. And look at to this day, people was coming to give reverence to a dead you know, to the creature that the Lord created.
When did the Most High attack the river?
Well, let's get that.
Con.
Exodus 7 and I'm gonna start at 14.
Con.
It says, and the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, Pharaoh's heart is hardened. He refuses to let the people go. Verse 15. Get thee unto Pharaoh in the morning, lo, and go out into the water, and thou shalt stand by the river brink against he come, and the rod which was turned to a serpent shalt thou take in thy hand. Verse 16. And thou shalt say unto him, the Lord Yahweh, right? God of the Hebrews, have sent me unto thee, saying, let my people go, that they may serve me in the wilderness. And behold, here too, thou wouldest not hear, right? He didn't listen. Verse 17. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, in this thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh. Behold, I will smite with the rod that is in my hand upon the waters which are in the river, and they shall be turned to blood.
So the Most High challenged that God
Challenge that God.
of nourishment.
Nourishment.
So it brought forth blood, and then what happened?
It turned to blood.
And then what
Verse
happened?
18. And the fish that is in the river shall die.
That's food,
Livestock.
nourishment. Right? Yeah.
So you telling me this God that I'm worshiping, praying and looking and feeling so galactical with, who's doing this?
Yeah. Where was happy at?
Who's
Yeah, who was happy at?
Who's attacking
They
happy?
wasn't
Happy
happy
is
at
bleeding
that
out.
Yeah.
Happy on his period. What's
Happy,
happening right now?
happy got stabbed.
Happy got stabbed.
Happy was yeah.
And they shall be turned to blood.
And they shall be turned to blood. Check that out.
And the fish that is in the river shall die, and the river shall stink.
Mm.
And the Egyptians shall love to drink of the water of the river. So now they're just going to be like, yo, who did this?
Exactly.
The God of Israel did this. Who? The God of Israel. I thought this was a God. But this is no God. You know? Verse 19. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses and said, say unto Aaron, take thy rod and stretch out thy hand upon the waters of Egypt, upon their streams, upon their rivers, upon their ponds, upon all the pools of
Everything.
water,
Right.
they may become blood,
Right.
that there may be blood throughout all the land of Egypt, both in vessels of wood and in vessels of stone.
Check that out.
So you going out, you trying to wash, blood is coming out.
If it was in a vessel of wood, stone, river, a lake, don't matter what it was.
What it was. And this is happening spontaneously. This is just happening without control. So you imagine what does that do to somebody's belief?
And they probably was praying to the happy, and it wasn't working.
It wasn't working.
Right?
It wasn't working. Verse 20. And Moses and Aaron did so as the Lord commanded, and he lifted up the rod and smote the waters that were in the river in the sight of Pharaoh, in the sight of his servants, and all the waters that were in the river were turned to blood.
Imagine that. Imagine we just being here, but the staff came down, all of this just blood just came up out of here. Everybody be going crazy. People water bottles, that dude water bottle, just
Damn,
blood
wow.
coming in. Yeah,
That's sickening, bro.
you would pass out.
That's
People that
sickening.
just took water out of it.
Yeah.
That's happening. That's only blood.
You washing your hand in the bathroom, it's turning to blood.
Showering, blood.
Yo, yeah, man.
Verse 21. And the fish that was in the river died. and the
Fish
river
died.
stank, and the Egyptians
River
could
started
not
to
drink.
smell. Damn. Can't drink the water. Can't wash your ass.
Can't wash your eyes. Bloodbath.
Bloodbath.
Real bloodbath now.
Yeah.
It
It's like
says, the Egyptians could not drink the water of the river, and there was blood throughout all the land of Egypt. Verse 22. And the magicians of Egypt
they tried.
so with their enchantments. And
Okay.
Pharaoh's heart was hardened.
Who?
Neither he hearkened unto them, save the Lord, as the Lord had said. Verse 23. And Pharaoh turned and went into the house. Neither did he set his heart to this also. Verse 24. And all the Egyptians digged round about the river for water to drink, for they could not drink of the water of the river.
Check that out.
Now, last verse. And verse 25. And 7 days were fulfilled after that.
7 days.
Lord Yahweh Bashar had smitten the river.
Check that out. 7 days, man.
7 days. 7 days, they had to go on a fast.
Happy God into a
Yo.
bloody
7
happy.
days, the little force had to go on a fast. No water.
The cattle don't got no water to drink. You know, cattle need livestock. They probably dropping dead, passing out. The magicians, they none was working for them. The guy happy wasn't. Everybody was failing.
Exactly. Any type of beach and everything was
The vegetation was done.
Another one.
Sackman.
Checkman.
You ain't low.
You're not low.
We had to go through this.
We had to
place,
go
man.
through
They
this.
was higher than.
They gave this dude statues like right in front of the Nile
Yeah,
River.
right in front of the water. Like, yeah. Protect. Be here to protect.
another goddess.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this shit, man. This is ridiculous.
Let's get it. Sackman. It says was the most important of Egypt's lion.
Mythology, right?
Huh? It doesn't say it is mythology.
This is a mythology.
Oh, it says in mythology. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Lion deities. That's what lion. So you got the damn lion head, waist with titties and a human body.
Fucking tranny second.
With feet. Well, he missing that one. She missing.
What?
Yeah.
It's also let you know too, a lot of those Egyptians are promoting these colors.
Yeah.
I'm saying they constantly, yeah, exactly.
Freaky ass nigga, 69 God.
It says, as many Egyptian goddesses, she had two distinct aspects to her personality. On one hand, a dangerous and destructive aspect, and on the other, a protective and healing aspect. It says her name means powerful or the female powerful one. It says, and well suits the nature of the goddess as expressed in destructiveness, though it had equal implication for her other aspects. From early times, Sekhmet was regarded as the daughter of Re. It says she was powerful. No, it says Re, and she became. It says
The
she
sister
became the king,
of Thor.
Oh,
Okay.
the king's power. It says a passage in the Middle Kingdom story of Sinuet states that the fear of the king overran foreign lands like Sekhmet in the time of pestilence. On the other hand, Sekhmet power was used to protect the king in an almost motherly manner. All right? It says, she was a powerful war goddess of Egypt. It said the destroyer of Pharaoh's enemies, called she who is powerful. Sekhmet was a lioness deity, the consort of Ptah, and the mother of Nefertum and Imhotep in Memphis, a daughter of the god Sekhmet struck at evildoers and spread plague.
She was basically a god of war, the goddess of war.
She spread plague. She also healed the rights of clergymen were physicians and magicians. The physicians, her clergymen was the physicians and magicians. Damn, Janus and Jambres. Right.
He got it. He getting it. Yeah. Now we're gonna show you Sekhmet in the scriptures
Right.
and what the Lord did to it.
What the Lord did.
Because they look at everything entitled. I mean, look at the title of everything it provided.
Just look at it right now. Sekhmet be missing feet. Come on, fam. This is you.
This is you in the future.
Yeah, you through.
You like my man's like
Man, you gotta get it together. You rusty, you dirty, you out of it,
Dirty.
man.
You missing an eye over here?
what happened to
Look at
Sekhmet?
his chin.
In Egypt, you was the man, homie.
You was
What happened to you?
rude.
Most High
They ain't even
destroyed you.
fix you. You ain't even fixing yourself.
Nah, every part of you was missing.
Every part of your eye is done.
Catching dust. Like you can't do nothing. You can't like the scriptures in
You can't go on.
one that
going
offend
over-
you,
yeah.
you can't do
We
nothing.
talking, we popping smack.
Yeah. Sekhmet
We rebuking
smoke.
you.
Rebuking you.
Exactly.
You just sitting here.
Yeah.
That's Exodus 9 and 8. It says, and the Lord said unto Moses, and take to your handfuls of ashes and furnace, and let Moses sprinkle it toward the heaven in the sight of Pharaoh.
Wow, that's like LeBron.
Yeah.
just-
Exactly.
Let you know who the priest. You know what I'm saying? Just throw it in the air.
Throw it in the air.
No.
Yeah.
Verse 9. And it came, and it shall become dust in all the land of Egypt.
Dust meats, man.
Thus plays.
Doug plague on you.
And shall be a boil breaking forth.
Woo!
Bonds upon
But hold on.
Boils. I thought she was a healer.
I thought she was a.
I thought she dealt with the physicians and the magicians.
Exactly.
So if the physician's supposed to be healing, I thought she was a nurturer of the land. You know what I'm saying? No, she didn't. And that's some shit that be breaking out of here. You wonder why monkeypox became big and all of that. That's the Lord
plagues.
Plagues here, bro.
to Egypt.
All of that. Yeah.
It says, a boil breaking forth lands upon man and upon beast throughout all the land of Egypt.
Wow.
Verse 10. And they took ashes of the furnace and stood before Pharaoh. And Moses sprinkled it up toward heaven. And it became a breaking forth with glands upon men and upon beasts. Verse 11. And the magicians could not stand Moses because of the boils. Hold up, how come that God ain't helping?
Check that out. Yeah.
Why they God ain't help magicians? What happened? Where's their protection at?
Check, man.
What happened to Shek, man? The magicians couldn't stand. Your medicine don't work. You're supposed to be God of medicine, God of healing.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on? This is what people is really dying. This is what they. This is with Sarnetta, Dr. Umar Johnson. This is what you guys. This is what you want to entitle us to go back to.
Come on. Exactly.
This humiliation right here.
Check, man. Look down.
Pan-Africanism.
Like, you can't help yourself. Like, yo, stop serving me. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm through. I'm through.
He waiting for a missile.
It's like, yo,
Anyone can't help itself, man.
I'm just through, man. This chick.
Yeah, man. Lord come back and destroy it.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
says, continuing on in verse 11, it says, for the boils, matter of fact, is that, let me read it again. Verse 11, it says, and the magicians could not stand before Moses because of the boils. For the boil was upon the magicians and upon all the Egyptians. Verse 12, and the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, and he hearkened not unto them, as the Lord has spoken unto Moses. Verse 13, and the Lord said unto Moses, rise up early in the morning, and stand before Pharaoh, and say unto him, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Yahushua of Hebrews, let my people go.
There you go. He's giving a warning. Like I bet. The more hell he's casting upon, let them go. You got to listen. And what's happening in modern day Egypt? Your stock exchange is dropping. People worship money and gods. Your food supply, food shortages is happening. People who worship food, food porn. That's what these niggas say.
War is breaking out.
Wars breaking out.
Breaking out. Breaking out.
Praise breaking out.
And it's right
You know?
here. Look, Sodom,
You know?
Sodom and Egypt.
Sodom and Egypt. You know what I'm saying?
Sodom is breaking things out all over the place, man.
Yeah. Sodomites. They're
You
gonna
gotta
get
see it.
destroyed.
This is imagine they will walk through like this. And
Yeah.
You gotta picture it. Him walking through this shit right
The
there.
tomb.
holding-
Yeah.
Carefree, not getting judged.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The society was breeding that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, and that's how you know again, it's a miracle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These individuals, what makes Sodomite laws to cater to? You know what I'm saying? Obama okayed it so you know they can actually get married.
Yeah.
I let you know it's the same thing. He says, let my people go, that they may serve me.
They serve Yahweh Hashem Yahweh.
Yeah. Not these gods.
Yeah,
Serve the
'cause
Lord.
they were stuck here.
They were stuck.
Imagine you working every day, you seeing this statue every day, you getting brainwashed.
Yeah.
You work every day, you building this, the conversation is, oh yes, you know,
Yeah.
you ain't got no time to even, you
And
know
remember,
what I mean?
they was painted and sculpted a certain way.
Sculpt a certain way.
It's looking all
You been
galactical.
educated, the school system, the ancient Egypt school system was telling you.
Yup.
You working, you building
You
them,
was scared, nervous. Remember, a lot of them were born into that captivity. So,
into the captivity.
oh shit,
Yeah, you
this
don't-
is
You don't even got a break. You just they
Bullshit.
Just stuffing shit in your
like it showed you in Loki. Them three joints they had before He Who Remains had them little puppets, them little robotic. I forgot the name of it.
I forgot.
Yeah, it was basically the guys that was looking after the TVA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Three of those statues,
the three little robotic things.
Yeah.
These prophets just said that was a great point because remember, in Egypt, that we definitely couldn't serve the Lord, you know, but that's a priest at work. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So that's the same thing going on now. Why do you think you got stuff called overtime, graveyard shit?
Mm.
What they doing? I gotta leave you to
Graveyard shift. We just left the graveyard.
The whole thing's a graveyard.
Damn.
You think that's a person they call it graveyard shift?
And dead things do they delight.
You're gonna work until you die. Have time to serve you. Because you're not thinking about the Lord. If you gotta work 17 hours a day, you gotta go back, you gotta cook, you gotta do this, you gotta take care of your kids. You only got like 3 hours to sleep. Sleep eventually. That was their whole thing. You know what? Give them more work. Give them more work so this way they don't include yourself.
Yeah.
Only serve the guys that I tell you.
Yeah.
Verse 14. It says, "For I will at this time pour my plagues upon
See?
thine heart."
Now he's giving them warning. He's giving them warning that he's about to send the outlaws on them.
Inside a joke.
Inside joke.
Outlaw. It says, "Upon thy servants, and upon thy people, that thou mayest know that there is none me in all the earth." See that? And that's why strategically the Lord was doing, hitting Hatfield, hitting this, hitting that. Why? Because I'm letting you know there's no power but me. Because where they at though? Where are they? It's the same thing like America. America picks up what? Technology gods. They really believe in technology. They look at the stock market as being a god. They look at all these new gods as being gods, but guess what? At the end of the day, it's all gonna come to naught, man. And you're gonna realize that you in Egypt, you believe in all their philosophies, their ways. Guess what? There's no salvation in them.
Right.
How many people done killed themselves when they see the stock market just crashed like a week and a half ago? How many people killed themselves over this? Believing that their God wasn't there to help them.
Right. I got. Did you mention that?
Wanna walk that way?
Yeah. You mentioned that. What you mentioned? You mentioned something that they basically they mentioned?
They
had to work.
Yeah, that's why they couldn't serve the Lord.
This is Exodus the 5th chapter. This is why they keep Jake busy with entertainment, work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just finding ways of. No, they had work. Now you had to find ways to work.
Yeah.
Esau doing the same thing. He's sending you on a mission to get qualified to find work.
Damn.
Here, go over here for 4 years. Go take this certificate, that certificate, this certificate.
Yeah.
Put all 5 of them shits together and then work.
Yeah.
Right, so you got free time, right? It says this, Exodus 5 and 4. It says, and the king, it said, no, it's something 3. They said, the Lord God of the Hebrews have met with us. Let us go, we pray. Let us go, we pray thee. We ask thee 3 days' journey into the desert and sacrifice it to the Lord our God, lest he fall upon us with a pestilence or with a sword. And the king of Egypt said unto them, wherefore do ye, Moses and Aaron, let the people from their works and get you unto your burdens? And Pharaoh said, behold, the people of the land now are many, and ye make them rest from their burdens? Verse 6, Pharaoh commanded the same day the taskmasters of the people and their officers, saying, ye shall no more give the people straw to make brick. As heretofore, let them go and gather straw for themselves, and the tail of the bricks, which they did make heretofore, ye shall lay upon them. Ye shall not diminish aught thereof, for they be idle.
See?
Therefore they cry, saying, let us go and sacrifice to our God. He said, the reason why they saying that is they idle. Give them more shit to be worried about.
More shit to do.
Let their
Also let you know he want to keep you in burdens. He said burden, right? So he want to keep you in that burden. So you know what? If I need a little bit idle, even think about their God and you know, add more workload onto that.
That's right. It said, let there be more work be laid upon the men, that they may labor therein, not regard vain words. And the taskmasters of the people went out and their officers, and they spake to the people, saying, thus said Pharaoh, I will not give you straw. Go ye get you straw where ye can find it. Yet not aught of your work shall be diminished. Meaning like, you better find it, and you better still keep up with that same quota of work. You know? That means Jake was just caressing. Hey man,
That's the same thing they do now.
yeah.
It's like, you know what, you want to work, but that's not enough. Guess what? The money that you make with that work, I'm going to put inflation up where you want another job. Now you work with 2 jobs, you're doing overtime. Guess what? I'm here with nothing but bills and taxes. It's still not going to be enough. That's a fact. Ramsey's
Yeah, he was doing some stuff right here. Was it reading it? I think one of these read Ramsey's was
Yeah. It was something. That one.
This is the god that's Set, Bass,
Who's this one?
Lion.
Set.
The lion. Yeah, it was something we read over here with Ramses.
So right here, we definitely could come at this table dedicated to. Now, who Seth is? Seth is the son. He's the son of. Let's see what that is. Seth and Horus, Osiris' son, fought to become of Egypt. So let's look up Seth real quick. We're gonna look up Seth because he's key between this name right here, Nephthai. Nephthai is the child of Gad. So Nut, let me read this, right? Nut was the Egyptian sky goddess, born of Shu, god of air, and Tufnut, is of water and fertility. With her brother and husband Gad, the earth, she bore Osiris, Isis, Set, we just read Set, right?
Right.
Set and Nephthys. Nephthys, right? That's who Nut was.
Right.
So they got a relationship or correlation with Nut, because we didn't see nothing here, but you can see that they're saying that these are the siblings,
Yes.
right? The offsprings of Nut. All right, so I'll read it again. Nut was an Egyptian sky goddess born of Shu, god of air, and Tufnut, goddess of water and fertility. Her brother and husband Gad, which we're gonna look at him too. It says her brother and husband Gad. So the husband of Nut is Gad. It says the earth, she bore Osiris. So you see Osiris, the mother is Nut. Isis, the mother is Nut. Set, the mother is Nut, and Nephthah. But over here it says, on top of the offering table illustrates bread, loaves, liberation jars where the spouts would normally be. There is now a smoothly finished depression suggesting the piece was repaired in ancient times. Parallel offering scenes, Frank and depression on the right of the king worship the Egyptian god Seth. Set below on the left, he presents a liberation to the god's consort Nephthai. Nephthai is the son of Nut, right? It says, among the numerous roles, Seth was a powerful aggressor, the god of foreign lands. During the New Kingdom, he was associated with foreign grounds and most prominently with the Canaanite god Baal. And they worship Baal to this day.
Yes.
You know, that's where you get Baal.
Exactly.
Baal's king.
Yes.
It says, and his statue was elevated. The number of his Ramesside king chose to bear his name, including Seti first, who compromised this slab of God's temple. When Seth fell from favor, his images were altered and destroyed, which, if you're a god, how your images is altered is destroyed. See below a hieroglyph bearing the god's image was left intact with writing the king's name. So we want to focus on this god right here, God Nephthai, which is the son of Nut. Right? Let's just look at what the Most High did to Nut. Right? He just dropped. Remember, you just read how the Lord gave the warning. He said, I'm going to drop all these plagues on you. So when you continue reading, right? We're going to look at the plagues that the Most High just dropped on. That was verse 9. You stopped at 17, right? Verse 18 now. This is 9 and 18. It says, behold, tomorrow about this time I will cause it to rain a very grievous hail. Such have not been in Egypt since the foundation thereof, even unto now. Verse 19. Send therefore now and gather thy cattle and all that thou hast in the field. For upon every man and beast which is to be found in the field and shall not be brought on, shall hell come down upon them and they shall die. So Most High spoke and he just dropped hell, a big storm upon them.
God.
Let's go into that God, the Egyptian God. Nut. Nut was the Egyptian sky goddess. So you telling me the Egyptian sky goddess had, if that's the sky goddess, why is hell dropping down, killing the Egyptians, killing the cattle?
Right.
God did that. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Right? It says God of the air, right? Fertility and water, but you can't control yourself. What you had? You just had outrage. You started bugging out. You started firing down hell.
Right, firing
Things
down
that They
hell.
were praying to.
Exactly.
You know?
That's crazy.
But continuing on.
Yeah.
Continuing on. I just want to, get that name so we can show that. Now, continuing on, it says, verse 19. Send therefore and gather thy cattle and all that thou hast in the field, for upon every man and beast which shall be found in the field, and shall be brought home, the hail shall come down upon them, and they shall die. What's going on?
Check that out.
Right. Who's doing this?
Right.
We give our praises, we give presents to you. Why are you raining down hell upon us?
Right.
Right? This is the fear this is what's going on through the Egyptians' mind. But when they were told that God of Israel was doing this, they're like, so why won't Seth fight against him?
Right.
Doesn't he control skies?
Exactly.
Verse 20. He that feared the word of the Lord among the servants of Pharaoh made his servants and his cattle flee into the houses. They fled into the houses. Verse 21. And he that regarded not the word of the Lord left his servants and his cattle in the field. Verse 22. And the Lord said unto Moses, stretch forth thine hand towards heaven, and there shall be hell in all the land of Egypt upon every man,
Wow.
and beast, and upon every herb of the field throughout the land of Egypt. Most of was jacking them up. And mind you, they're watching the skies that they wake up to and pray to every day. You know?
God.
You know? And the Lord said, thunder, hail, fire, and fire ran along the ground. And the Lord rained down upon the land of Egypt to even fire. He said, hell and fire. Right?
And it's fitting.
Is there more on your side? Did you see? Is there more on your side for
Nah, it was pretty much that.
right?
And Salakia, brother, just to say, that's fitting. That's a fitting end too, because guess what? What's this place gonna get hit with? Plagues.
Yes, fire again.
It's gonna be blue
Thermonuclear activity. Right.
That was also the mother of Magnus.
The mother of Osiris. Right.
But I was saying, this place is gonna be what? Hit by thermal destruction, right? What? The reincarnation of what? Fire and brimstone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Hit by fire again.
Same thing, man.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Continuing on, it says, verse 24. So there was hell and fire mingled with it. Was hell and fire mingled with the hell. Very grievous, such as there was none like it.
None like it.
All the land of Egypt since it became a nation. 25. And the hell smote throughout all the land of Egypt, and all the land of Egypt, all that was in them, both man and beast. And the hell smote every herb of the field, every bee of the field.
Every herb, yep.
Verse 26, only in the land of Bashar, where the children of Israel were, there was no hell.
Right. No hell with the land of Egypt.
So the firstborns, right? The Lord, he didn't jack up Israel.
Right.
He said, that's my firstborn.
That's right.
Right?
There's more? If not, let me get this 11.
Here's a little more.
Okay.
And Pharaoh sent and called for Moses and Aaron, and said unto them, I have sinned in this time. The Lord is righteous. The Lord Yahweh is righteous. He gave reverence to who? Mind you, Pharaoh is said to be the son of Ra. Right? But he's like, listen, Yahweh is righteous. Elishayim. I don't want no smoke. That's why the Most had to harden his heart, because he didn't really want no smoke.
That's right. He did.
And he says, and I and my people are wicked. That's what Pharaoh said. Lord is righteous, and I and my people are wicked. Sometimes, like, pop out and show. Somebody, they need a ass kicking. That's
Right.
what the Lord is going to do into Babylon. You telling me once Russia, Putin sees ships come out and Yahweh come out, he want to fight? Right. They're going to fight, but you think he's going to try to... Oh, well, they're going,
Yes, they doors fight.
yeah, they're going to fight, but then are they supposed to come back up against the land?
Right.
Yeah, right. Verse 28.
Some more? Okay. I just want to get this one when you done.
Verse 28. And
Just a
truth
quick
the Lord
piece.
Yahweh, for it is enough that there be no more mighty thunders in hell. Let you go, and ye shall stay no longer. Moses said unto him, as soon as I am gone out of the city, I will spread my hands unto the Lord, and the thunder shall cease. Neither shall there be any more hell, that thou mayest know how that the earth is the Lord's. All right.
Real quick, I like Exodus 11 and 7. And you can go back. Cause right here, yo, you mentioned it earlier. It says reaping of a jackal. Jackal's a dog. As a god of the dead, the jackal god Anubis was frequently represented in tombs and on funerary objects. The finely carved statue, however, was found in a statuary deposit near temple Matacombs of North Saqqara, associated with the sacred cow identified as the mother of Apis. It could have stood with two of the jackal statues from the same deposit. So, it says as the embalming god. Don't it say that a dog shall not move his tongue? Yeah, let's get that real quick. Shall a dog not move his tongue? Because they was using dogs as gods. You know? So how would the Most High really come at he coming at this?
Let me get Exodus.
I think he said whatever. Yeah, it say shall not a dog move his tongue.
It says
11 and 7, I think. Real quick, and then you could just.
11 and 7. It says, but against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue.
Shall not a dog move his tongue. Yeah, pop shit, no, nigga. Right? Either jackal, the Anubis guy, you know, the Lord was coming at everything. The Lord was coming at everything. Shall not a dog move his tongue. Because you got to remember, they had all of these statues, the Anubis guy, the dogs, the cats standing there. They were just all over this bullshit, bro. And the most I was like, man, a dog won't even move his tongue because Anubis can't talk.
Like cat gods and fish gods.
Yeah. Anubis can't talk. He's a god, but the Lord, like, man, he won't move his tongue.
Damn. It says, but against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how the Lord Yahweh would go put a difference the Egyptians in Israel.
You're going to know. You're going, it's a big difference. You're going to know that difference.
So that was the god Nut.
Okay. There's some over here?
Well, the family.
Neef.
The families.
Oh yeah, Neef. This was part of the happy god, right? Goddess or whatever they you got some of them right here. Looking crazy. Looking outdated. This is why you can't. This is why the Lord don't got an image of Himself. Cause you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
We could talk. You can't talk about the Most High.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all got an image put to y'all. But you know what I mean? Like, you know, you limited now. Now I can pop shit about you.
Exactly.
You know, Osiris. You said this. Osiris and Isis, right? That was the family.
That's the family of Nut.
Nut. Osiris with Horus. Inscribed for Angkor. This is what they were doing. This is what most of these jakes be caught up in still now.
Exactly.
You know? And you see them encased right here doing shit. You stop following these idols, man. This is idolatry. That's why this place is known as the mistress of witchcraft. This is known for idolatry. You know? Look, cult image of the god Ptah. Check this out, man. Oh, they got Memphis. Or how you also know spiritually Sodom and Egypt? You got Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis built that big idol that they did that.
Memphis got the big pyramid, right? Yeah. Egypt's capital city, Memphis, as one of the ancient Egypt's oldest gods, possessed of creative power. Ptah was a potent deity. His human form, wrapped in a shroud, wearing a tight fitting cap. This nigga wore a fitted cap. Is easy to recognize. The quality of his cult image indicates that it was made in royal workshop as a gift from Pharaoh to Ptah, offered most likely as the god's great temple in Memphis, but possibly a smaller shrine elsewhere. So they were just giving gifts, making things fit, and now it's all here. Now Esau got your gifts. Where are you Hamites? Where's the Egyptians? Look at you. Where are you? Where are you? You know? This is you. They got your guy. They got, y'all ran through.
Matter of fact,
Y'all seen Set, right?
Egyptians said there was
Set.
cats, right?
Cats, yeah.
Cats.
Cat, yep. Like a hat. So he wore like a fitted. There you go. Check that
The
out.
hat and with it.
Check that out. That's the cap of Egypt, bro.
See that?
With and without it. Oh yeah, that's the same one. The guy up atop.
Yep.
See? And where are the Hamites? Where are the Egyptians?
Who
They
be wearing caps so much? Where did they promote it so much? New York, America.
right.
That's where they promote it.
Check that out.
It's Egypt all over.
Caps. Yeah. Because you're not gonna see it in Dubai. You're not gonna see it in with the Arab in the Middle East. Yeah.
Who's gonna promote it the most? It's gonna be Jake.
Jake,
Us following it. Got the cat that fit to the side.
the fitted, the caps. Yep.
And they over here serving, New York, New Jersey, different types on it.
Yeah.
Same thing. Like you said, Egypt all over again. You got what, the obelisks?
The obelisk. Yep.
Oh, did we see Set? Set. You seen Set?
I think you mentioned it over there, right? Yeah. You mentioned it over there.
Protector of crops. That's who Set is.
The protector of crops. Let's go into it. Yeah.
Set God.
There was anything over here?
Once we took
Yeah, I don't even think I even remember. Oh,
it is, but you might have to look them up and see who they related to.
oh, okay. Go ahead. Okay, let's walk through the Patola. We went through here? We didn't go through here. Okay.
Dynasty 19, Temple of Dundee.
I think we went in here, the Dendor,
Yeah, we was in here.
right? Yeah. Oh, priest. We didn't go to that side area you was at. We didn't go over here. We was in here, but we didn't finish over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is where you went in on. This is where they talk about Ramses. This is where they actually start talking about the one who was in captivity under. Israel was in captivity under.
Yeah.
Yes.
I forgot where was that. And you started reading it, priest. You remember? Priest Rob?
Was it here?
Damn.
Told the Mega period.
Nah, it was over here about Ramses. And it was saying,
Over there, too. Ramses King.
let me see.
Run.
Nah. Yeah, you're right. That's not it.
Set is
Ramses over there.
Ramses was over there. Damn, I'm lost in this spot. Oh, it's over there. There you go. It's right over here, priest. It's right over here. Yeah. Yeah, it was over here. And he was sacrifices and all of that. Yeah, this was it. Yeah, because you got to know, this is what the Lord judged them for. Ramses was doing it. See, he was pushing this on us. See, check that out. North Wall. The right end of the wall show Ramses, son of Seti the first, formally presenting the offering and their rituals to his deceased father. This scene in the final two columns of the funerary text. See? This is what they were doing. As on an adjacent face of the doorway, Seti was followed by his living Ka, depicted as a god with upraised arms on his head. An inscription promises that the king, lord of two lands, Menamar, will continue to be manifest.
See that? This is also showing again. It says what? North wall, right? But it says, whereas the wall opposite this depicts a living Ramses worshiping Osiris.
Check that out.
See?
Worshiping Osiris.
Yep. Here he is shown as a deceased king, simulated into Osiris himself.
Damn.
See that? So they made like an embodiment saying that he was Osiris now.
Damn.
And oh wow, that's funny that you said that because that goes back to
That's
this
his image.
Check this out, bro. It says beneath is a platform whose central support is a symbolic union of the upper and lower Egypt on either side. Now gods bring vases of fresh water symbolizing life, all happiness, all food, all provisions. It's funny how the Most High attacked that, like you say, you know?
Exactly.
Nah, but yep. So that's this guy.
Immediately above the offering is in the end of the tabular list of offerings in the beginning occupy most of the upper register, which is now lost. This this is followed by a long series of spells. Check that out. They spells, you know, he had Janus and Jambres, you know, mistress of which, you know,
What is that? It's a happiness.
happiness. It says life, all happiness, all provision. And they was casting spells on it at the same time. Well, where they at now? Where's the Egyptians?
Where are they?
That's my thing. They in New York. Y'all them in New York inside of glass cases. Come on, bro. What's up with you, Ramses? I was tripping. Check this out. This wall depicts Ramses the First, his family presenting offerings to Osiris. The upper register, now lost, show Ramses leading 4 bulls to Osiris. So they was see,
Yep.
see them bulls. See
Yep.
to Osiris, 4 young bulls. They're right there.
Those are the bulls.
It wrapped up. 4 young bulls to Osiris. It says, in the lower register, Ramses is shown making incense libation. Check that out. Incense, offering, burning incense. You know? It says over offering pile before the shrine of Osiris. It says Lord of continuity. They didn't never continue. Great God at the home in Aban. And it never could, they stopped. Behind the statue of Osiris, Isis, and Hathor. Hathor, we showed you who Hathor is. Ramses is accompanied by his queen, Sitre, shaking 2 Sistra to your proof face. Behind her is a procession of men and women bearing bouquets in the dedicatory stela of his temple. They are described as all his brethren according to their rank. The first figure behind him was probably the beloved brother of the king, mentioned in the stela. The scene. See, this is why Moses left this, bro.
Yeah.
Moses left this.
Yeah.
He dipped.
So now that right. Let's look at Gad, which is one of the gods that they worship, right? It says Gad was frequently portrayed as the father of, and was often depicted as such as a man with a head of a snake, and we've seen symbols of those things.
Geb.
Yeah.
Hey, he got a snake on his head right here. Look.
Yeah. See?
He got the snake on his head. He's doing an offering.
What is he? What is he holding in his hand?
Provisions, foods.
And look what it says, right? It says the Egyptian god of
This
earth.
is the Hathor right there.
Right there in the
Bull.
middle. As well.
Now just back to this dude.
Yeah.
Gab. It says Egyptian god of earth, farming and fertility.
Farming and fertility. Look, he offering in the name of what's his name?
Osiris. This is Geb.
Geb.
This is Geb.
In the name of Geb.
But let's look at his let's look at his then we're gonna go to the scripture, but let's look at his why him and Osiris represent each other. It says the 4th plague.
Right.
Much of Gad's fame lay in the children he fathered, since his offsprings were to become the next generation of powerful gods.
Check that out.
And Nut produced, as we talked about Nut already, as we have seen Osiris.
Now, how you another man produce God? This is off. What are they doing? Yeah.
Osiris, Isis, Seth, and Nephthah.
You heard this? It's 2 men produced that? 2 men gods.
No. Nut is a goddess.
Oh, she's a god. That's a goddess.
The
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Husband is Gad.
Oh, all right.
That
So like
says the God, which it's all bullshit.
it's all bullshit anyway. Yeah.
It said the gods who were to rule over the earth, skies, and underworld. A hymn of Osiris described the manner in which Gad turned over the rule of earth to his son Gad, assigned to Osiris the leadership of the lands of good affairs. He put the land in his hand, and its waters, its vendors, all its herbs, all its herds, all things that fly, all things that flutter, its reptiles, its game, deserts, legally conveyed to the goddess of Nut. Later, when Osiris was surrounded by enemies and in seriousness. So now Osiris was basically taking on the job of what these guys were doing. but let's read what happened to Gad. Because since you are fertility and the god of the skies and things of that nature, right? Gad.
We got Exodus 8 and 16.
Come on.
And I'm said unto Moses, say unto Aaron,
16 to 19, yep.
it says, say unto Aaron,
Mm-hmm.
stretch out thy rod and smite the dust of the land,
Woo.
that it may become lice
Damn.
throughout all the land of Egypt.
It's like them fucking flies that be breaking out in New York.
Yeah, about
You know? The niggas multiplied out of nowhere. They be coming off the wooden trees just, you know? But this is lice. Lice can get into your hair. You got to cut your hair off. Right, they had to, yup. Yup, this is to let you know that ball style, yup, is an Egyptian. Yup.
It says, verse 17, and they did so, for Aaron stretched out his hand with his rod and smote the dust of the earth. And it became us,
Wow.
men and in beasts. All the dust of the land became lice throughout all the land of Egypt.
Check that out.
Verse 18. And the magicians did so with their enchantment to bring forth lice. But they could not.
They could not do it.
There were lice upon men and upon beasts.
Check that out. And on beasts. So the beast was catching hell because they was up underneath their authority. And the Most High had flipped them. The Most High didn't just get at them, but he got at the animals. The animals is like, damn. What is like animals? Ain't. I'm gonna trade. They try to convert. Yeah.
Then the magician said unto Pharaoh, this is the finger of Yahweh.
Woo! Check that. They said that's the finger. Just the Most High just touched you. You know?
That messed them up.
Yeah.
That messed them up. Because remember, my generations and your family, kids, always worshiping this, praying to it. You know, thinking that everything that you got, gold and servants you have,
Yeah.
that these gods gave it to you.
Exactly. Check this out. Seated God. Same thing, bro. This goes to Ptolemy. Yeah, seated God. But yeah, Salakia, go ahead. Keep making your point, priest.
Yeah, it says, that's crazy. He's showing, like, he's showing something dealing with Osiris right now.
A word?
See, look.
Man holding a shrine containing an image of Osiris. Check that out. Yeah, look at this. How you got a hold? That's crazy. Imagine you got a hold. You can't even imagine the Most High feet. Bro. That's why I say the Lord not in temples made with man's hands.
Verse 19. Then the magician said unto Pharaoh, this is the finger of Yahweh. And Pharaoh's heart was and he hardened not unto them as the Lord had said. Verse 20 says, and the Lord said unto Moses, rise up early in the morning and stand before Pharaoh. He cometh forth to the water and say unto him, thus saith the Lord, let my people go.
My people go, man.
They may serve me.
That's right.
Now you're gonna come. Now we keep reading up to. We're going up to God. Now. This detail.
Move it.
You Chetty.
What that?
That's the next God that he's about to go into right now.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're talking about the east, now you're talking about the swamp. The swamp This God is known for. It says a goddess, a Yuchit, is depicted with wings, and she wears a cobra symbol on her head, like Pharaoh did. Egyptian demigod. Creeper, which often represents a Scarab, and Scarab a man, living aloft on the morning sun. He's associated with rising the sun and rebirth.
Rising the sun. Right. And rebirth. Yeah, see?
Transformation to eternal life.
Wow, see? Rebirth.
See? For ancient Egyptians, death was not the end of life, but rather a transitional phase leading to a continuation of life in a different world. Mummification, the coffin equipment, such as the funerary papyri, and various rituals were aids to achieving eternal life. Bro, eternal life. What are you going to the spirit world? You know? You just nothing to achieve, right? It says the mummy immediately to the left contains the body of the priest called Nesmin, who lived during the Ptolemaic period. Okay, this is the Ptolemaic when Esau was took over. Scans show mummification techniques that were common for well-off individual of his time. The Esmond heart, considered essential, was left in place, while the brain was removed through his nose. Damn. And discarded as its importance was unknown. Hell, most of the internal organs were taken out through incision in the abdomen. Body and organs were dehydrated with nitron salt and treated with ointments. They just going into the whole process of being mummified, which they do now. Esau will be like, yo, you want to get Esau will be taking your organs and sell them shits on the black market.
Now, mind you, this God right here, right, that they worship, it looked like a fly. And what did the Lord do? I'll read it. Exodus 8 and I get it for you first. Exodus 8 and 20 it says, "The Lord said unto
Walk this way.
Rise up early in the morning and stand before Pharaoh. Lo, he cometh forth to the water and said unto him, Thus says the Lord, let my people go that they may serve me." Verse 21. Else thou wilt not let my people go. Behold, I will send swarms of flies upon thee.
Flies. Check that
Imagine
out.
you seeing your God that you worship in this swarms of flies. I'm like, Lord,
Yep.
Right.
I was just praying to you.
Yeah. Why you attacking me?
Attacking me.
Right.
Yeah, did I do anything? Swarms of flies upon thee, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, and into thy house.
Check that out.
And the house of the Egyptians shall be full of swarms of flies.
Damn.
Also the ground whereon they were. And I will severe in that day the land of Goshen, in which my people dwell, that no swarms of flies shall be there. And thou mayest know that I am the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai in the midst of it. See that?
And it didn't touch where Israel was. Now you said one of them was the god of the sun, right? You said one of them controlled the sun, right?
Yeah.
My thing is if they control the sun, then why did they go through 3 days of darkness? Did they not suffer darkness? You know, let's get that. Because if you control the sun and one of you have the sun god, then why did they go through 3 days of darkness?
Ra. No, Ra is the sun god.
Right, Ra. See, we read about Ra, right? So you went through 3 days of darkness. Where was Ra at? See, the Most High challenged and broke all your gods.
They go Isis and Horus.
Isis and Horus, look, you know, looking
Kids of
in
Nut-
captivity,
Kids of Nut and Gad.
kissing Nut and Dad. Strata and Toph, look at that. That looked like an Edomite. He looked like an old Edomite.
Which other gods?
Well, you said the one with the sun. Let's get the scripture with the sun. 3 days of darkness. Yeah. The Most High, he shined the light over Israel, and they was in darkness.
Exodus 10 and
21 to 29, yep.
21. It says, and the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thine hand to heaven,
Woo!
that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt,
Check that out.
even darkness which may be felt.
Damn. So how you feel darkness? That's real dark. That's when you can feel darkness. That's different.
Verse 22. And Moses stretched forth his hand toward heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt.
I better stop playing with the Most High. 3 days.
Said 3 days, man.
Understanding. You better understand.
Verse 23. They saw not one another.
Damn.
Darkness was there.
Yeah, so what was Ra? Why he didn't bring the sun out?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, we ride.
Yeah, man. Where's Ra?
Right.
It says they saw not one another. Neither rose any from his place. 3 days.
Wow. Everybody was sitting down.
Yeah, where you gonna go?
Yeah, the
You gonna
magician,
see?
everybody sat down. Yeah.
Let's see, man. But all the children of Israel had light in their days.
Woo! Come on.
We serve.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
We serve.
That's a fact.
Where was your power at, man?
Where was he at, man? He got challenged and he got broken in that day.
Saying?
You
Where
know?
was your power with his power? How about that?
Yeah.
No time medicine over there, man. Where was your power with his power, man?
That's the son of Gad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See? He missing half an arm. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all can't be serious.
That nigga ain't serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says verse 24. And Pharaoh called unto Moses and said, Go ye, serve the Lord. Only let your flocks and your herds be stayed. Let your little ones also go with you. Verse 25. It says, and Moses said, Thou must give us also sacrifices and burnt offerings, that we may sacrifice unto the Lord our power.
Check that out.
Verse 26. Our cattle also shall go with us. There shall not an hoof be left behind.
Check that out.
For thereof must we take to serve the Lord our power.
That's powerful, man. The cattle was righteous. They couldn't just take any cattle. He said, take our cattle. You know, y'all keep y'all shit. Them niggas is in 3 days of darkness. Them cows is going crazy.
And we know not with what we must serve the Lord until we come thither.
Check that out.
Verse 27 says, But the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he would not let them go. Verse 28, and Pharaoh said unto him, Get thee from me, take heed to thyself, see my face no more. For in that day thou seest my face, thou shalt die. Verse 29, and Moses said, Thou hast spoken well, and I will see thy face again no more. So Pharaoh's pretty much talking shit like, yo, man, you come in my face again, I'm gonna kill you.
Kill you.
You know
He
what
said,
I'm
all
saying?
right.
All this stuff going on, man.
He said, you ain't gonna see me no more then.
You know what happened, man? Like, why
Right.
you complaining to me, though? My thing is like, why you ain't just calling me?
Why you ain't exactly?
Why you complaining to me?
I ain't calling on checkmate right here, man.
Exactly. Yeah, what's up with
It
Shaq
says
Mac?
that the forces of violence, disaster, and illness. Why wouldn't you call on that? You know, expresses her potential. Yeah, the daughter, come on. She couldn't call her pops. Yo, bring out the light, you know? Yeah, come on.
Yeah, why you ain't pull up? Like,
I ain't pull up.
Con Edison just knock you niggas out.
Why y'all power ain't showing your power? What's going on?
I got another guy. This is Heket. It says in ancient Egypt religion mythology, which is a myth, Heket, also spelled Hequet, Heket, was the frog-headed goddess who personified generations, birth, and fertility. Heket sometimes depicts with a body of a frog, and frog amulets were common in ancient Egypt as charms for fertility. So that's dumb with the idea of frog-faced beast. You know? And you get that precept real quick.
Like, just all of this shit is in the Nile River. They serving all these creatures, frogs and alligators and all this madness, beetles and hippopotamus and jackals and serpents, snakes and everything. I mean, these people were bugged out, bro. They really was imagining a vain thing. Yeah. Yeah. Then they cut the frog. Yeah, they cut the dog head off and dig it out and put it on your head. Like, yo, you gotta be, you was wildin', bro. You was out of pocket. Got it?
And he said tomorrow, he said, be in according to thy word that thou mayest know that there is none like unto the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shah. Verse 8. Then Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron and said, entreat the Lord that he may. I'm going to start. You know what? Let's start right here. One. Verse 2. And if thou refuse to let them go, behold, I will smite all thy borders with frogs. So now you see the cat just running down on you. Like, what's up? What did I do? Scared, right?
Boom!
Yeah. Verse 3. And the river shall bring forth frogs abundantly, which shall go up and come into thy house, and
Damn.
into thy bedchamber, and upon thy bed, and into thy house of thy servants, and upon thy people, and into thy ovens, and into thy net,
Come on.
thy netting troughs.
Yeah.
And the frog shall come up both on thee and upon thy people and upon all the servants.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord spake unto Moses, say unto Aaron, stretch forth thy hands with thy rod over the streams, over the rivers, over the ponds, and cause the frogs to come up upon the land of Egypt. Aaron stretched out his hand over the waters of Egypt, and the frogs came up and covered the land of Egypt. And the Egyptians did so in their enchantments and brought out frogs upon the land of Egypt. Then Pharaoh called Moses and Aaron and said, entreat the Lord that he may take away the frogs from me and from my people, that I will let the people go, that they may do sacrifices to the Lord Yahweh. And Moses said unto Pharaoh, glory over me, when shall I entreat for thee, for thy and for thy servants, for thy people, to destroy the frogs, and for thee in thy houses, that they may remain in the river only. And he said tomorrow. And he said, be it according to thy word, that thou mayest know that there is none like unto the Lord Yahweh our power. He's the one that's causing us. You know? And the frog shall depart from thee, and from thy house, and from thy servants, and from thy river, and from thy people, and they shall remain in the river only. Alright, so he basically was, basically copying and pleading.
Yeah, man, frogs running loose, fucking slimy ass, nasty frogs carrying disease. That shit's unclean. You got frogs that can poison you, bro. You touch a frog, you would die. You know?
Not only that, too, but let's read in ancient Egypt, right, how they looked at the frog. What is it called? Saket, right?
I don't think Saket is the frog. I think we read Saket. It was the lion.
Heket, not Saket.
Oh, okay.
Heket, right? It says, we all introduced Heket, right? Exodus 1:14, we were all introduced to frogs, the whole lot coming from the Nile. Heket was a frog, and its godless of fertility, water and renewal. All right, in December the Nile River was singing from its flooding stage, leaving behind lots of pounds, and Hershey's. Sound frogs would fill the air as they cleaned the waters again. To the farmers, this sound indicated that Happy, who controlled the Nile, was active and made the land fertile. Soil deposits fertilizing land, guaranteeing harvest was coming. Frogs represented fruitfulness and blessings. But when God brought these frogs from the Nile River, he quickly turned what was pleasant to a desirable, what was pleasant and desirable to a loathsome and overwhelming. I mean, the frogs were everywhere, in the house, in the food, in the hair, in the beds. Now, look what it says here. Beyond the human, though, God showed his power over the cat as frog was one of the numerous animals that must not be intentionally killed. It could have been punishable by death. So not only would the plague be seen as gods against them, but people were forced to kill the embodiment of the cat because the sheer number that would have been underfoot.
Damn.
So now you like, Slocky in the cat. You over here, you know?
Damn, Most High made you step on. Okay.
You know what's crazy? When I was in college in California, and it rained a lot, and one of the frogs on the road, before I would go back to my housing area, I'm gonna say housing area, the dorming areas, it was a lot of dead frogs on the road. Because sometimes they could just jump and you would step on them mistakenly. Like, damn, step on the frog. I was fucking that cat up all day in Cali.
Imagine how they
So
felt.
imagine how it was with a swamp of floods.
Flood.
A swamp of frogs.
Frogs, yeah.
So why don't they stop that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be your family, right?
Right.
They didn't stop that.
Should have been like a shield of protection on them.
Exactly. I think it's supposed to be their shepherd.
Yeah. You know? And I believe it's one more set. Did we see set?
Yeah, we said that.
Oh, we said set.
Yeah.
We didn't read it.
We read that.
Nah, we read it.
We read that.
Oh, we read set? Exodus 10? Okay. All right.
Exodus
That was
2.
locust.
It was when they did the dust.
Yeah, with the flea,
With the dust, right? Locust.
That was with locust.
Locust is different. Locust was something, but this was the dust. You gotta get it. It's Exodus 10. Let me see. We'll get Exodus 10. Let me see. Because we definitely mentioned, when it's this mentioned Set. Let me see.
Yeah, you go straight to the point. Talked about the locusts. Most High plagued them with locusts because basically the locusts ate up all the food supply, the crops and everything.
So who was Set?
Set was
We read Set. Who were they?
no. You mentioned Set when we walked past the artifact,
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't. We didn't read
We
about him.
gotta read him.
Yeah, read about him. See what he goes into.
Was he in the messages?
No.
Oh, so that's why.
Yeah. Let me see. Find it real
How you
quick.
know he's dealing with the locusts?
Oh, read it real quick. Read what he's about. Let me show you right now. Set was the protector of crops. Set was the ancient god who represented chaos, the desert, storms, and foreign people.
Violence and foreign people. He was also the god of disorder, warfare, eclipses, and earthquakes. Set was the son of Gad, earth, and Nut, sky, and the brother of Osiris, whom he killed out of jealousy. He was also antagonistic towards Horus, the son of Osiris' sister.
Yeah, I don't think Set was the one of the land. Get was
Get was.
the one that protected the
But
land.
over here it says, I'm gonna read this real quick. Over here it says, when we read it,
I don't think we put it in the thing.
no, it wasn't one of the
Yeah.
things, but it was just, I was just saying what Set is about though. The god Set, it says, God takes on the Egyptian god Set, who is the protector of crops. The protector of crops. That's what God Set was.
Okay.
Yeah, when you search him up, he
Alright.
basically was the protector of crops. I guess they would pray to Set to protect their crops, but the Most High sent locusts upon those crops. You know?
All right.
Set was also seen as the protector who defended the sun god Ra from dangerous creatures. I don't know why you need a god to protect you from another
That's crazy.
god.
Right.
He was also the patron god of the pharaohs, particularly with Ramses the Great.
Yeah, all that shit is.
God, he's protecting. He's another god protecting from Egypt.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But you want me to read it, Exodus 10?
Straight to the point, right?
Yeah, I get it.
See? He's the deserts, storms, disorder, violence.
At this point, they just making this
They
shit
just
up.
added a whole
they
bunch of
just
shit to
added
this
mad
nigga.
shit like
This nigga, the god of
niggas,
everything.
desert, storms, this, props.
BS, man. We did annihilate the scripture.
Yeah.
That's it. But I'm doing that in circles, looking at guys that looks like punishment.
I'm pretty sure whoever was supposed to protect the crops, this is why the Lord did that.
Right.
So you got Exodus 10.
Because that's one of the plagues.
Let's start from the 11. It says, Not so, go now ye that are men and serve the Lord. That ye did desire, and they were driven out from Pharaoh's presence. Verse 12. And the Lord said, I must stretch out my hand over the land of Egypt for the locusts, and they may come up upon the land of Egypt, every herb of the land, even all that the hail hath left. So, wherever the hail left, came up and get it up. Man.
Check that out.
Verse 13. And Moses stretched forth his rod over the land of Egypt, and the Lord brought an east wind on the land all the day and all the night. And when it was morning, the east wind brought the locusts.
Locusts. Just eating up all the crops. right? That the God's supposed to protect.
Exactly.
That particular God.
Verse 14. It says, and the locusts went up over all the land of Egypt, and rested in all the coast of Egypt. Very grievous were they. Grievous, it says. Before them there were no such locusts as they.
Damn.
Neither after them shall be such.
That times. That.
Also, too, if you know, a lot of times they see play the locusts, it's just in pandemic. Compared to that time. You see him outbreaks of locusts, and they talk about how big it is, and crops. It cannot compare to that time of Moses, man.
That's right.
It says, verse 15, for they covered the face of the whole earth,
Check that out.
so that the land was darkened. They did eat every herb of the land, and all the fruit of the trees which the hill had left. And there remained not any green thing in the trees,
That's a famine, man.
or in the herbs of the field. All the land of Egypt.
Check that out. So that's a famine on their side. You know?
Verse 16. Then Pharaoh called Moses and Aaron in haste. As we call in haste. And he said, I have sinned against the Lord your power. Against you.
You knew that.
So he gives an act right after that. It says, verse 17. Now therefore forgive, I pray thee, my sin only this once. And entreat the Lord your power that he may take away from me his death only. You going?
Shit, pretty much it.
Last second Esdras 15. I think it's 11 to 12. Oh, I could read it. If you want. Yeah.
The second Esdras 15 and 11. It says, I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. I was starting to say the Solomon Egypt.
The Most High gonna do the same damage.
So when y'all start to see stuff like that on TV, when y'all start to see the water going bad, when y'all start to see
Them CIA little flies.
flies coming in, plagues and boils, new diseases, know that that's the Most High.
Yeah.
Same Egypt with plagues as before. It says, and will destroy all the land thereof. Because the Most High is shaking his land up. Matter of fact, these earthquakes. Oh, and the brother has sent an earthquake. Check this article out. I forgot to bring this out.
Ancient pyramid collapses in Mexico as supernatural signs of impending doom. Warns descendant of the tribes who built it.
That's a sign.
So it's a sign. Pyramids. What's representing pyramids?
Egypt, bondage.
Pyramids on the dollar bill, right? So there's that impending doom coming to the society. There's a fall, this bondage system is going to fall. The Most High said, I'm going to get bonds, you know, and then we're going to trust and rely on Yahweh and Yahweh the same way they did, or the Israelites did when they left out of Egypt. And going back to 2 Esdras 15 and 11, it says, as plagues as before will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, right? It's going to mourn, people going to cry, the land is going to mourn, and the foundation of it shall be with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon you. Right? And just as he gave Moses and he sent him forth to do the warnings, the prophets were sent forth and the apostles went down to do the warnings. You know? They're putting curses on this place the same way that Moses had the authority to put curses on Egypt. So it's being reenacted, man. You know, be surprised when you see more damage. And they just had an earthquake. I just sent out that article. They just have an earthquake over in Bakersfield, California. Yeah, 5.2. Yeah.
Word. God.
Yeah.
Light that place up, man.
The brother was talking about pretty much these pyramids, man.
Yeah.
Got Isaiah 19 and 2.
It's like Bakersfield.
Damn. Oh, I gotta watch. You sent that.
Yeah.
Dang, they light
Showing
making
you
so up.
earthquakes happening all over throughout the United States.
Wow.
It's like
Brother said, dealing with the concept of work. These pyramids, man, from Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. What's going on now? all over again.
Yep.
And who is it? It's Esau against Esau.
That's right.
Russia, America's the same thing.
Right.
It says, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. That's the thing. The brother brought out that article because what? The temples is going to fall. The pyramids is going to fall. Egypt itself is going to fall, man.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, that's what we get. We get 25. Mark 3 and 25. Let me see this one. You know what? Mark 3 and 23. It says.
See, they think they coming to look at their history.
Mark 3 and 23. And he called them unto him. He said unto them in a parable, how can Satan cast out Satan?
Right.
Verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
Can't stand.
And this whole world is in the state of what? Egypt.
They fighting. Russians, Ukrainians.
Yes.
They're the modern day Egyptians.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You know? And then you got the civil war that's going to show you here.
Yeah, yeah.
That's one. Verse, matter of fact, verse 25, it says, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Verse 26, and if he rise up against Satan, and Satan rise up against himself,
Right.
and be divided, he cannot stand, but have an end.
That's it.
So you see? So what we're saying right now, this is the end. Right. This is the end. You know, they had their kingdom established off of witchcraft, off of Sodom, off of Egypt, the old Roman Empire. But
right.
guess what? Everything is crashed.
Right.
They going up against themselves, what? Society is coming to an end. And that's all of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
That's right.
That's it.
Lord's willing, this was an edifying lesson. Lord's willing, this was an edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua by Kakadash, man. That being said, man, gonna give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS. Citations to those laboring doing this truth with sincerity. You know, big ups to the elders shepherds of Berea Camp, Priest Salawan Mayam, Priest Malakbar, Priest Barzakbar, Priest Zayafanak. All right, ain't missing no brother. All right. With that being said, come Yashala.
Come Yashala.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Next time.